Hey, welcome back. This month for our book corner, we have two books that I want to talk to you about. I was recently meeting with a client and they were talking about some change they wanted to institute in their group. And it seemed really exciting. And these two books that came to mind, one was a book that many people have probably read before called Who Moved My Cheese? You might have seen the movie, you might have done like workshops around Who Moved My Cheese. And the other is called Our Iceberg is Melting by John Kotter. Both books take on change in an allegorical perspective. Who Moved My Cheese is about two mice and their need to find cheese. Our Iceberg is Melting is about the story of a penguin and his intention to help his community move from a place that's not safe to a place of safety. One has a feel it's very personal, that Who Moved My Cheese, whereas Our Iceberg is Melting is very kind of corporate and kind of gives you a corporate perspective on how to make change happen when you don't want it to happen. Many don't want it to happen, and you want to get other people to come along with you on this change journey. Change is one of those things that's pretty inevitable. It's going to happen. Sometimes change happens when you want it to. Sometimes it happens when you don't want it to, and sometimes you have to initiate change. And the challenge is dealing with change in a way that's going to be positive, that's going to mitigate the stress or the complications that are associated with change, and trying to embrace it as much as you can so that you can positively move forward when you have to deal with change. I think these two books, Who Moved My Cheese and Our Iceberg is Melting, are two classic examples of very basic, simple stories that can provide tools and resources that any individual or organization can use to help them navigate through the complexities of change, particularly that change you don't like, you don't want to have to do, but the change that you have to if you want to grow and get a little bit better every day. I hope you enjoy the books.